Hey guys, welcome to the Mountain Bear Show, Bear Talk number 30. This is going to be a doozy. Um, my voice might come and go. I've been a little sick. I had a real bad head cold, and and I'm still coughing up a half a lung. Feel like I've been smoking like a 10 packs of God blessed cigarettes, and I don't even smoke. But anyhow, I'm feeling a little bit better, and I figured I'd get this video out. Today I'm wearing green and white, and this is to show my support for the little kids at I guess it was Sandy Brook School in Connecticut. This is their school colors was red and green, and their mascot is the Eagles. I kind of read that. So, showing my support. What a tragedy that was, and I'm going to get on into this. I had posted a comment on Facebook about how I felt about the situation, not what happened, but my views about guns. And I was sort of attacked. Somebody come after me, what if it was your niece or nephew? Well, you know what? Why don't you take it a step further? You could have said my son. I have a kid. Actually, I have a grandkid. You could have said that as well. I guess I do. We're trying to figure that one out. But you could have threw that in there. But I want to express this. I had an uncle when he was 12, was shot, dead. Never knew him. This is before my time. I had 2 cousins that's been shot, and they didn't make it. I had another uncle that was shot, and he did survive. I've had 2 grandfathers that were in World War II. I've had 6 uncles in World War II. I had another uncle in Vietnam. So I think I have every right to express how I feel about guns. I will say some guns should be outlawed. I have no shame in saying that. What the fuck does people need AK-47s for anyhow? I have no idea. I know in Virginia, with your rifles, like, gun hunting, they can only have so many in a clip. I think when I used to go hunting, it was 5 in a clip. It might be 3 now. I don't know. Because it's been a few years since I've been hunting. And the reason I quit hunting is that somebody we was hunting with, they do what they call a drive-in stand. Which you have these people that stand on a ridge, and you have these other people acting like coon dogs, I guess, barking through the forest to drive the deer out. And I walked up on this older guy that was hunting it with us, and I was one of the drivers, and he had the gun in my face. And I was 14 at the time. And I said, hell with this shit. And I wasn't blaming the gun, I was blaming the old man. It was not the gun. And also, I can also speak about this. My very first partner, the bitch shot the house up that we lived in with me in the house. Because he was drunk, crazy, and high, and everything else you can call it. Because he was stupid. Stupid people do stupid shit. Bottom line. You know what I did? I said, fuck you, bitch. After he ran out of ammunition, I went in and I slapped that head and left. How you doing? Don't put me in a situation. You point it, you better use it. And but anyhow, yeah, true story. If you want, I'll give you his number and he'll tell you the same thing. Now, to this day, do I speak to the fucker? Yeah, I do. Because I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him. I don't care what he was going through at that time, he put me in a really bad situation. And I am very grateful for the friends I had at that time and where I was living at, because they became my support. They were there for me. And they were like, you don't have to stay in that situation. It was so bad. I didn't know what to do, so I ended up leaving that area. I said, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with someone putting me through something like that. Um, do I own guns? Yes. Are they under lock and key? Yes. Do they have safeties on them? Yes. The pistols do. Yes. Do I have ammunition for them? No, I don't. Um, that's something with my family. And that's not just talking about my immediate family. My whole family. That's something that I guess they was brought up with, and that mentality of owning guns. And what also kind of hurt me the other day was my heritage was brought up. Oh, you're from the South, and it's the same argument with the same values behind it. And Republican this, Republican that. Hold up. I'm not a Republican. Yes, I'm from the South. But don't put that up on me. That has nothing to do with it. And, I still have every rights that every other American has in that sense. And I will say this again. I do believe a lot of guns should be outlawed. Bottom line. Bottom line. So now, saying that and getting that off my chest, let's talk about some fun shit. Okay. I was on Bear 411 the other day, and I get this message from this guy in Denver, Colorado. Poor thing. I don't know if he knows what he's getting into. He says to me, why do you belittle people that believe in Bigfoot and aliens? First of all, I don't belittle people that believe in aliens, because I don't believe we are the only life forms in this big universe. To me, I believe in something beyond, but have I ever seen it? No. Has there ever been any proof? No. Most of the proof people have put out there has been, I was standing out there by my clothesline and I saw this thing out there in the sky, and it would look like a round saucer shaped looking thing, and I show me something. Show me something. And then I'll shut my fucking mouth. Bottom line. Same thing with Bigfoot. I watched that show again last night, and these bitches was in Michigan. And only thing they keep saying, do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's a Sasquatch. How in the hell do you know what a Sasquatch sounds like? Have you seen one? Have you been up to one? Do you have a picture? Show me a picture. And that's what pisses me off with people that actually come up with this stuff. Back home where I'm from, for years, and I think this was a way to scare us kids, because growing up, after we moved out to the county, because we lived in a little city of like 5,000 people, but when we moved out to the county, the only way we could basically get around was walk. And my cousins lived about a mile up the road from us, so we used to walk up to their house, and we would stay there until dusk, and we would go home. And our parents would tell us, you better get home early, there's panthers out there. I'm like, panthers? Really? And they used to scare us with this panther story. And I got to the point where, you know what? I've never seen one up here in these fucking mountains. We have bobcats, but panthers? So I don't believe shit like that unless I see it for myself. And as many vehicles as that I've had and went throughout the years and being on these country ass back dirt roads, I have yet seen anything run out in front of me like a panther. I've had deer. I've had bear. But a panther and Bigfoot. Again, this Bigfoot shit just blows my mind. And I will say this. It might not be within this month. Might be next month. But I'm going to do a video. Promise you. I'm going to do a video of me looking for Bigfoot. And when I find Bigfoot, it's on. It's on. Oh yeah, I'm going to make it national news. That's funny. And I was watching another show last night, which was, I thought it was Rattlesnake America. Let me back that up. It's Rattlesnake Republic. And I didn't know these fuckers went out, caught the rattlesnakes, killed them, tanned them, and sold the hides, which the hides are going like $50. And these hillbillies were like, we're going to get some good money off of these snakes. And they're showing this shit on National Geographic or whatever channel it was. Should be outlawed. Where the fuck's PETA? Huh? These snakes ain't... I mean, to me, if it's your job to go out and trap these snakes and move them somewhere else, do it. Move them. But just to kill them for spite and to tan them for belts and boots and hats and every other country damn thing you can think of, that's in itself is a shame. It disgusted me so bad, and I just hate watching TV. That's why I watch the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I have to say, this is my guilty pleasure. I like watching them girls just go off. That's just phenomenal. I ain't lying. That, to me, that's entertainment. But to watch these people going out and killing these poor ass animals is just awful. So I saw one of the episode last night, and it was one Bubba, and he had his son or whoever picking up a dog box house, pulling out a snake, and I said, you know what, I can't watch this. I just can't, because stuff like that pisses me off. Another show they put out there, and I don't know if it's still on or not, was Whale Wars. At least there's somebody else out there trying to stop I guess it's the Japanese from killing these whales. I don't see no one standing up for these snakes. No one. And it's like, really? You know, I think it's a shame. You know, I can understand if it was a heavy population. And I can understand if these people were killing them for food. You know, and I know I'm going to get a lot of hate off of this. To me, I've hit so many deer. And I've totaled so many vehicles. Hitting deer. I think deer should be hunted 365 days a year in the state of Virginia. To me, that's how overpopulated we are. You know, it's just awful. And you know, people will say you should be saying shit like that. When you see a deer that's mixed, and what I mean by mixed, they're brown and white, that means they're being inbred. That means you have too many of the population. Do a research. Find out for yourself. But it's a true fact. And these deers are being inbred. And it's just awful. So, yeah, I'm very opinionated at times. And I'm very passionate about things. And you know, I'm going to get on this gun thing one more time. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it as it is, because I think I've said enough on that. You know, people's going to say what they want to say and do what they want to do. But anyhow, the guy in Colorado, you know, when he sent me that, and I wrote him a little letter, and I said, you know, the reason I'm stating this fact is because I have not yet seen this stuff. And when I see this stuff, then I will quit making fun of it. Show me proof. And, you know, and then he sent me another long letter back. I didn't respond. Then he sent me another letter back and said, I hope I didn't piss you off. You didn't piss me off at all. If you piss me off, you'll know about it. I'm quite frank. I'll be up and, you know, tell y'all about it. And to me, I just feel like, you know, when people have something to say, they're going to say it regardless. If I'm right, wrong, or indifferent. And, you know, I feel like when I'm passionate about something, I'll get it out there. And this is the thing with me. My best friend, George. I love George to death, and everybody knows me, knows this about George and I. There's one person that we cannot talk about, and that's Ronald Reagan. And, there's a little age difference between George and I. And we had one debate over Reagan, and we never talked about it again. But we're still best friends. Now, saying that, I didn't know he felt this harsh, or this... I didn't know how he felt about guns until now. And this is something else that I don't think we'll ever really discuss. But he knows how I feel, and I know how he feels, and we respect that. And we can still be best friends. So I love George, and George loves me, and that's great that we can actually do this. And be like this with each other. So, anyhow, Bubba Bear's gone wild. We're still growing. We're over 150 people. Thumbs up to that. Love you guys. Oh, God, I look like a... Hey, I look good now. How you doing? My eyes are green, too. But, anyhow, this video is getting a little long. So, I'm going to put it out there. And let it go. Oh, yeah, I put a quote up. And the quote was basically about, family, my family or my culture didn't give me the personality that I have. No, they didn't. I created my own personality. And that's because I'm a very loud person. And I think it's to a fault. I like to be seen, and I like to be heard. But that's just me. It's always been me like that. Ever since I can remember, I was always seen and heard. Maybe that's bad. I don't know. But anyhow.